Housing Outcomes is a project delivered by HomeGround Services, a housing support agency based in Melbourne, Victoria. HomeGround's vision is to end homelessness in Melbourne. Our mission is to get people housed and to keep people housed.
What is the Housing Outcomes project?
Housing Outcomes is an opportunity for you to tell us what difference HomeGround is making to your housing. We want to hear about your housing situation before and during your contact with our programs and services. If you agree, we will ask you some quick and simple questions about the accommodation you have, the housing we find for you, and the housing you eventually move into.
Why is HomeGround doing this?
HomeGround's aim is to make sure that people who come to us for assistance get the best possible outcome. The information you share with us will help us to see what works. It will also help us to find better ways to make sure people get the housing and support that is right for them. We will also use it to advocate for more and better housing. We aim to provide you with a positive housing outcome.
What is a positive housing outcome?
HomeGround sees a positive outcome as a housing situation that supports your physical, psychological, and social well-being, as well as your ongoing growth and development. It includes such things as choice and control over housing, and housing that is safe, affordable, appropriate, and in a good location.
What questions will HomeGround ask and why?
HomeGround will ask questions about how we can help you achieve a positive housing outcome. That is, we will ask you for information about the following areas.
Choice and control over housing.
We will ask you this so that we can offer better options and understand the choices that people really have.
Appropriate housing.
We will ask you this so that we can advocate for the housing that suits people's needs and for better housing standards. This will also help us better match housing to your needs.
Safe housing.
We will ask you this so that we can better understand how many people experience unsafe housing, where it occurs, and what we can do to help.
Affordable housing.
We'll ask you about what you're paying in rent, how many people live in your household, and how much your income is so that we can continue to advocate for more affordable housing.
A good location.
We'll ask if you're close enough to the services you need so that we can advocate for better located housing.
Supportive relationships and housing.
We will ask you this so that we know how many people have the support they need and, if necessary, advocate for more support of the kind that makes a difference to your housing.
What will HomeGround do with this information?
When you make contact with a service or program, HomeGround will discuss how your housing situation has changed since we first started working with you. If you are interested, we can also tell you how we have performed over time. We will use what you tell us to improve our services and advocate for more and better housing and support. Getting involved is voluntary. If you do decide to share information, we will keep it confidential in accordance with HomeGround's privacy policy, which we can make available to you on request.
How can I find out more about the Housing Outcomes project?
For more information about Housing Outcomes, contact George Hatvani, the Service Development and Research Manager for HomeGround. Phone 9288 9721 or email georgeh@homeground.org.au. You can also access more information about HomeGround and HomeGround services online. Head to our website at www.homeground.org.au or find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/HomeGround Services.